Right now at 6, the hunt for the new UW-La Crosse Chancellor is finally over.
And a sneak peek inside the new Mayo Clinic Hospital.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
The search for a new UW-La Crosse Chancellor is finally coming to an end. Universities of Wisconsin announcing today Dr. James Beebe will be the next chancellor. His first day at UWL will be July 1st. Now, Beebe was one of 3 finalists named in the search for a chancellor. That search began in August after prior Chancellor Joe Gao announced he was stepping down. Then in late December, Gao was fired for appearing in online pornography. According to a UW release, the selection committee recommended Beebe, who was approved unanimously by the UW Board of Regents. Beebe will be UWL's 11th leader.
If you've driven on West Avenue in La Crosse recently, you may have noticed the new Mayo Clinic Hospital under construction.
Yeah, News 8 Now's Michael Germain got a tour of the facility and shows us the final touches.
This new Mayo Clinic Hospital behind me began construction in 2022. After years of hard work and long hours, it'll be completed by July of 2024. Construction crews are meticulously adding the final touches to the facility, but there's still work to be done. The focus now is on completing the flooring, ceilings, and wall coverings, with additional tasks involving the installation of equipment and furniture. Exterior work is slated to commence in April, which will include the finalization of parking lots. The operations administrator expressed her anticipation for the project's completion.
I think everyone's really excited. Our staff have been working really hard to prepare for the new building. I think we're going to get a little tired before we get really energized again because there's a lot of work, but it's just really fun to be a part of this.
The hospital will have over 90 beds and feature the same care that is provided at their other hospitals. The new Mayo Clinic Hospital behind me won't be operational for patients until the fall of 2024. Reporting in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
All right, another warm, dry day in the Coulee region.
Loving it.
It's been fantastic, but we are in store perhaps for a wet Thursday, Greg.
It depends on where you are. You're going to have a wet Thursday. Some may just see clouds, others may see wet, even soaking rain, all-day rain, but it kind of depends on what this type of system. But we did actually get a record once again, or at least tie right now. It could be a record. We'll wait and see the official one. At least 66 in Eau Claire. La Crosse got 70, their record was 74, so not quite up to that level. But overall for this evening, it's just cloud cover and still very mild conditions. La Crosse getting back down to the mid-50s at 11 p.m. It will remain dry for both locations. Story is same as for Eau Claire with increasing cloud cover, but still 50, so very mild conditions even throughout about midnight. There is some precipitation to the south, but a lot of that is not reaching the ground because it's been so dry today. So that's why if you look at the relative humidities, once again, another dry day with them in the teens and 20s. They'll start coming back up, but it's going to take some time to moisten up that atmosphere to give us rain, and it won't be probably till after 10 for areas near Prairie du Chien, or after midnight, excuse me, for those areas. And by the time you wake up for tomorrow morning's commute, we'll start seeing some of the precipitation get up to about Viroqua, maybe La Crosse. But right now, that's going to be the trend. Is it's going to stay pretty much to the south of La Crosse. So depending on where you are tomorrow, you're going to need the umbrella. Some areas up to the north may not see any of it, just cloud cover, even a little bit of sun. So I'll break all that down along with a much colder St. Patrick's Day and windy one too a little bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, Senate Democrats are criticizing another slew of Republican Senate rejections of Governor Evers' appointees. The Senate Tuesday rejected 8 more of Evers' picks for nominations to various boards, including the UW Board of Regents. Republicans have now rejected 22 of Evers' nominees since 2019. In the previous 40 years, the Senate had only rejected 4 governor appointments. State Senator Brad Pfaff says this isn't how government is supposed to function.
But they did never be given a reason, and just to be voted down, you know, that's too bad. I think they had something to offer, and I will say the same thing where the Republican governor is elected. I believe that individual should have the opportunity to appoint people to boards.
We'll have more from our wide-ranging conversation with Pfaff tonight at 10.
A replica of the Shroud of Turin is on display at the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. The shroud is credited as the most studied object in history and is believed to be the burial cloth Jesus was wrapped in after his crucifixion. The replica is made from 4 full-sized photos taken in 1978 during a research project. Anthony Chernowski is the owner of the replica. He says that the photos are actually more detailed than the real Shroud of Turin because the original was treated as an art object and not an artifact.
An artifact, you would want to leave all of the evidence, including the dirt and dust and everything else on it, so that science could examine it in closer detail to see what more they could find on the shroud. At this point, a lot of those details are now missing because of the cleaning that took place.
The replica Shroud of Turin will be on display until March 20th. Chernowski says he will be giving presentations of the shroud's history throughout the week. You can register for those on the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe's website. We'll have that link on our digital platforms.
Gunderson Health System and Great Rivers United Way hosted a public meeting discussing the community health of La Crosse. Every 3 years, Great Rivers United Way and other business partners evaluate the area's health needs in a series of meetings that are called community stakeholder meetings, where everyone participates in a process called the Compass Now Community Health Needs Assessment. They go over statistics and find out where the community needs help so that they can implement them and resolve issues for the following 3 years.
Today's key stakeholder meetings are so important for Gunderson because these meetings help inform us as we set our priorities for the next 3 years as a healthcare organization.
If you missed today's meeting, there is another La Crosse County meeting next Tuesday via Zoom and many more for surrounding counties in the following weeks. We'll have more information on our platforms.
Well, some teachers at Logan High School received a surprise this morning. 4 teachers were honored with Gold Star grants from the La Crosse Public Education Foundation. These grants are awarded to teachers throughout the school district and are meant to help teachers enhance the learning experience. Brian Renkes, Christy Moulton, Logan Fulton, and Alicia Cruiser are the Logan High School recipients. Renkes is using his grant money to purchase an electric guitar and bass guitar package for the new Modern Music Ensemble rock band class.
Well, it gives an opportunity for a different kind of a performance class to give kids a chance to learn how to play guitar, get a performance experience, and just have a great time learning about newer music that we have. Yeah.
Other grants will bring a speaker to Logan and Central and provide funds to purchase equipment for a new outdoor literature class. Officials say 20 projects were awarded grants with a total value of more than $50,000.
A 10-year-old boy accused of killing his mom is being tried as an adult.
Why his lawyers and father are trying to knock it down to juvenile court.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Searching for gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, you can find it here at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Get Shamrock with savings up to 60% off, plus 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. Plus, shop special savings in our incredible Lazy Boy Showcase. Let the shenanigans begin at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Don't miss it.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Dale, what's going on, man?
I'm remodeling and I'm looking for a new tankless water heater.
You know, Menards always has Richmond water heaters in stock. I'm headed that way now. You want to go?
You read my mind. Let's do it. Man, you ever take off that fire suit?
I sleep in this thing.
All right. Man, these stores are incredible. I love having them as a partner.
Me too. For the best tankless options, come to Menards for Richmond water heaters.
And all your home improvement projects.
Save big money at Menards.
Whether you're looking for a lake home, a second home, or your first home, let Town & Country Housing introduce you to quality living in our factory-built homes. Town & Country Housing has homes that will meet your style and budget. Tour our model homes to see how spacious and grand living can be when you let us reinvent your space. Our homes are built with energy efficiency in mind and environmentally friendly products. You pick your dream home, and we take care of the rest. Your dream home is waiting. Come personalize your amenities and start living your best life. Town & Country Housing, Chippewa Falls.
A boy accused of killing his mother when he was 10 years old has appeared in a Milwaukee courtroom.
He's being charged with intentional homicide, and his trial will be handled in adult court unless a judge intervenes.
As Andrea Albers reports, the judge heard testimony Tuesday to determine if the trial should be moved to juvenile court instead.
What's being considered is called a reverse waiver process. Essentially, it's an attempt to have the case sent through the juvenile court system instead of the adult system. Police say the boy admitted to shooting his mother in November of 2022 after she refused to buy him a virtual reality headset. He was charged as an adult because of the seriousness of the crime. The hearing began Tuesday morning with testimony from a child psychologist brought in by the defense.
A real understanding that what I did was wrong. It affected people. It affected me badly. It affected other people badly. I would never want to be that person again. That requires some pretty nimble therapy.
The boy's defense team says he is on the schizophrenia spectrum and suffered a concussion prior to the shooting, both things that the state challenged.
There's sort of anecdotal reports, right, that he fell off the swing and then became more aggressive than he had been previously.
That's what I understand,
yeah. Could it also be that he was engaging in more impulsive and risk-taking behavior, causing him to fall off the swing and then continuing to engage in that same behavior?
Absolutely.
The boy's father was the final person to testify on Tuesday and told the court he has concerns about his son's mental health based on phone conversations they've had since he's been in custody.
Just plain and simple, just to me, I feel like something is missing or something is wrong, so to speak, because those conversations are conversations that I've never heard before between he and I. I never dealt with those conversations, the things that he says.
He also testified that he wants his son's case moved to juvenile court. For that to happen, the boy's defense team needs to prove several things, including that the adult system doesn't have adequate treatment options for this child and that a move to children's court wouldn't depreciate the seriousness of the case.
Testimony is set to resume April 29th. That is when the state will call expert witnesses.
We'll need to get rid of some old rugs. You could get a coffee mug for it.
At La Crosse is bringing awareness to a common problem with common household items.
And we're just about a week away from the official start of spring, but we've dealt with spring a lot. In fact, we actually might go feel a little more winter-like as we go into the St. Patrick's weekend. I'll break all that down, including what the rain chances look like for tomorrow. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Mobile Health Partner offers on-site drug and alcohol testing, saving companies time and money while ensuring a safe, productive, drug-free workplace. We ensure convenient, accurate, and confidential results right at your location. Busy job? Make scheduling easy and contact Mobile Health Partner today.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted retractable awning and solar screen experts. Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens protect you from the harsh sun. With over 150 fabrics to choose from and the largest sizes available, you can create shade to match your home and style. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Sonesta retractable awnings, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
You made a cow.
Actually, it's a piggy bank. My inspiration to start saving.
How about a more solid way to save?
I'm listening.
Well, BMO helps get your savings habit into shape with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward?
And there's a cash bonus when you open a new checking account to get you started.
Wow. Anything you can't do?
Mugs.
Ever wonder why most window replacements fail? It's the installation process. Hi, I'm Steve from Clear Choice. Many companies rush through installations using the caulk and walk methods. They pop the old windows out, slap the new ones in, add a few screws and smears of caulk, then hurry on to the next job. Your window ends up barely hanging on. At Clear Choice, our Weather Guardian installation process ensures your windows are secure and airtight. Don't compromise on quality. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions for windows that stand the test of time.
Prior to working with Mobile Health Partner, the random drug selecting process was really quite cumbersome. It's not only helped increase our efficiency, but it's really become kind of a one-stop shop. They're able to come out right to our work site, take care of the business that needs to be done, and they're able to go right back to work.
Every day, our commitment begins again. Sun up to sundown. Building trust the way it should be done. Sticking to the facts and reporting the story fairly and equally. And telling the stories of our community. But it doesn't end when the newscast is done. We're always on and where you can find us. The source you rely on. News 8 Now. Expect more.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
During the month of March, La Crosse area residents can turn in your rugs for a free coffee mug.
That's right. Get ready for some spring cleaning. The La Crosse Fire Department and Gunderson Health System have teamed up with 8 local coffee shops for a Mugs for Rugs campaign.
Throw rugs are the cause of almost 50% of falls for people over 65. So the point of the campaign is to get those hazards out of houses.
We spoke with a member of La Crosse Fire Department who explained some of the rules and where the rugs are going.
As long as you have a rug that's 4 foot by 6 foot or smaller, you can bring them into a participating local coffee shop, and then you'll get your own commemorative mug as well as some education and some things to kind of take home with you. You get a free cup of coffee, and then those rugs we're hoping to donate to local animal shelters.
We will have a full list of the participating coffee shops on our website.
An interesting project.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a hot coffee kind of day. It was more of like a cool mocha frappuccino type day.
I feel you, although I'm always a hot coffee
I
guy.
am too.
Like,
I got one today.
always,
Yeah, same. I'm not really for the fun, cool drinks.
Those businesses get you with the ice.
They do, and the whipped cream.
Yes.
Let's send it over to Greg for how long the warm-up's going to last and if we're going to have a break.
We definitely got the rain that'll be coming here probably for tomorrow, but it's going to be really a sharp cutoff who gets a lot and who gets absolutely nothing. The system really is low. It's just beginning to appear in Kansas. You can see this is the band that'll begin to develop and then lift to the northeast. That'll be one band, and there'll be another one as the low pushes up into Illinois. Another band that'll develop mainly towards southern Wisconsin, but this is a system that will bring at least cloud cover for most of the area. Really, overnight hours, it's going to be mainly dry. We'll see as we get towards the morning commute. It's really going to be areas south of Viroqua to Prairie du Chien, and it'll see some rain. Otherwise, just cloud cover probably for La Crosse for the morning commute. We'll start seeing some of that precipitation reach up into the area, but it's really now between I-90 and south is where you're really going to see quite a bit. And you can see actually about 12 p.m. quite a bit of enhancement of a band down there, moderate to even heavy rainfall as you get closer to Wisconsin State Highway 60 down in that area. Otherwise, we might actually see more sun up as you go further north, so the temperature difference is going to be kind of flipped around here with the 50s, mid-50s up to the north, 40s to the north or south with the rainfall that continues. Once again, La Crosse will be really kind of right on the edge where we'll get some precipitation, but not a lot. And then as we go towards the evening, everything begins to sig south and east, and we start seeing clearing skies to the north. And eventually overnight Thursday, it's just cloud cover will remain with temperatures fairly comfortable going into Friday, upper 30s to the low 40s to the north. So it's going to be really a sharp cutoff, and you can see with the rain amounts potentially up to an inch near Prairie du Chien to Bosqueville areas stretching into Iowa. But as you go up to La Crosse, maybe a couple hundredths further north, nothing at all. So once again, it has shifted further south over the last 24 hours. It's going to hit some of the drought issue areas that we could use it, but we could use that a little bit further north too. Once that gets by, Friday looks fairly quiet, and then we're tracking a cold front, and this is a pretty strong cold front for this time of year to come through. The big story with this is going to be the wind that's going to come with it and the colder temperatures, along with even a few flakes of snow, especially further north you go through Saturday and St. Patrick's Day. Speaking of those winds, they're actually going to be fairly strong, 25 potentially 30 sustained winds with higher gusts in the afternoon. So something to keep in mind for Saturday afternoon activities. That wind is going to be a big story, potentially even stronger with that as it continues Saturday afternoon and probably Saturday night. A little bit calmer maybe on St. Patrick's Day. But the weather story with that is the temps. Friday, we're still near or above average. By Saturday, we're actually going below average for a lot of areas, and that'll continue on Sunday. That means 30s with potential wind chills probably in the teens. So it's going to feel more like winter for at least this weekend. But as spring comes, we have temperatures warming right back up to Tuesday. We should climb right back above average. So that means the 50s should be coming back in, at least potentially as we go throughout. But for tonight, it's really just cloud cover will be the story. It should remain dry for most areas. Temperatures getting back into the 40s for most locations. Tomorrow, it's really, depending on where you are, it's going to be wet or dry. Temperatures are kind of flipped, colder to the south, 40s where they'll have the rain, more mid-50s up to the north where they will have a little bit more sun actually than clouds too. But overall, as we go through Friday, fairly quiet for the rest of that. And then as we go through Saturday into Sunday, we're looking at that cold temperatures getting back down into the 30s with that cold front coming through. And once again, the big story with Saturday is going to be that wind followed by those chilly temperatures for St. Patrick's Day. But then once we go through spring, we'll come back up.
Yeah, we'll be in spring temperatures on the first day of spring.
So you just got to get through the weekend.
Yeah.
You can survive this chill. So the big deep
it.
freeze is coming for a couple days, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, swapping silver for gold. That's what West Salem basketball wants to do at state this week after 2 straight years of runner-up finishes. Someone is coming up next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space.
But for years, China's been lowballing their prices,
so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
When does a credit union become more than a credit union? Maybe it starts simple, getting you in a vehicle that's safe and reliable for your daily trips. Or maybe it's getting your dream vehicle for weekend adventures to remember. Whatever your vehicle needs are, Ultra is ready to go the extra mile. With professional loan experts, an easy application, and no payments for 90 days. Apply today at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
In 2001, my father established La Crosse Fireplace Company. Since then, our family has had the privilege of helping families create a warm, gathering place in their home. Today, my brother Jeremy and I are the second generation to carry on the values and traditions that was started 23 years ago. Whether it's a remodel or a new installation, La Crosse Fireplace Company looks forward to serving you for many years to come. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Ken Kozorowski with sports.
Man, it's like we're stepping back in time a few years. I'm back as sports director for one day as Rob and Cade are both off, so I guess let's see if I remember how to do this. Well, what a time to be a part of West Salem basketball these days. Last year, both the boys and girls reached Division III state. This year, they moved into Division II, and both still made it back. Now, the boys are set to play in Madison for the 3rd consecutive year and hoping to turn silver into gold this time around. Panthers at 25-3 are the 3 seed this year, having to contend with the bane of the Coulee region's existence the last few years at state, Pewaukee. The Pirates have won won the last 3 Division II state titles. In 2022, they beat Central. The year before, they beat Onalaska. Senior and Nebraska commit Nick Janowski leads Pewaukee this year, an elite shooter, averaging 31 points a game. But hey, West Salem's got plenty of firepower themselves. They are an offense putting up 83 points a game. Tamarian Henderson has taken on the #1 role with Peter Latos and Carson Kepnick gone, averaging 19 points a game. Kyle Haley not far behind him. But as with all these Mark Wagner West Salem squads the last few years, every Panther can thrive in the up-tempo system, and everyone's capable of making big shots. And that's why they think they're going to be so tough to beat.
I can pass to anybody, and I know they're going to hit the shot. It's really easy. It opens up the gaps for me to drive, and then if they do close the gaps, I know it's going to be a shot down for one of our guys. It's just the community that we're building. I mean, we're building a culture here where we're used to going there. We're building a really good program, a really big name for ourselves, and I'm glad I could be a part of that.
So West Salem takes on Pewaukee Friday about 15 minutes after the other semi between Nicolet and top seed Wisconsin Lutheran. Wisconsin Lutheran is 28-0. They beat Pewaukee twice already, and they have this year's Mr. Basketball, the 6'6" Duke commit, Con Knippel. An absolutely stacked Division II state tournament this year. Looking forward to it. And hey, West Salem's not the only local squad hooping in Madison this week. Aquinas in Division IV is back in Madison for the first time since 2016. Walter Burns and Logan Becker are the two-headed monster for the Blue Golds this year, combining for 31 points a game, leading the squad to a 23-win season. Aquinas does lean on defense. No one has scored 50 on them in the last month. They'll be the 3 seed. They'll take on Mineral Point in Thursday's nightcap right around 8 p.m. depending on the semifinal before them. We are less than a week away from Selection Sunday at the college level. ESPN Bracketology has Wisconsin as the lowest 6th seed right now with their 19-12 record. They wouldn't necessarily need a deep conference tournament run this week in the Big Ten, but an early exit could see them slide a seed or 2 come Selection Sunday. Badgers are the 5 seed for the Big Ten tournament in Minneapolis this week. They'll play tomorrow afternoon against the winner of tonight's Rutgers and Maryland matchup. If they win that one, they'd have a date with the 4 seed Northwestern Wildcats. All right, that's all for sports. Greg's going to have one more check of your forecast right after this.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale with Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Or shop new looks for less with 0% interest until March 2029 on in-store purchases. Celebrate and save today, only at Ashley.
It's Blaze Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Spring Early Bird Event. Now through March 20th, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive members-only deals. Right now, save on a state crabgrass preventer, $32.99. Rewards members save an extra $3. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings and up to $100 consumer rebate when you buy 4 Goodyear tires. Shop unbeatable rewards member deals and more for just a limited time, in-store or online at farmandfleet.com.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Mattress Sale. Bring home a new Ashley Sleep Mattress starting at $250. Plus, for a limited time only, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com to celebrate and save today.
All right, tomorrow is Pi Day, 3.14, and depending on where you're at in the region, it really depends on what your weather's going to be, because Prairie du Chien, those areas down there, all-day soaker, a little bit of rain for La Crosse, not a lot. And as you go further north to Eau Claire, to even Ladysmith, it's more sun actually coming than the cloud cover, so the temperatures will be kind of flipped around on that. Should be a dry and quiet Friday, and then we have a cold front that'll come through Saturday, so the wind will be the big story this weekend, along with the chillier temperatures. But then we go to spring, and we start warming back up.
All right, looking forward to that one.
It looks like good weather tomorrow to bake a pie and eat pie.
There you go. Your plans are made.